We did it. We beat the Russians. We planted the flag, left our footprints, and became the greatest nation on Earth. And in space, for a few shining years, America owned the moon. But then we just walked away. We packed up, came home, and left billions of dollars worth of perfectly good moon rockets to gather dust. Sounds crazy, right? It's the part of the Apollo story they didn't splash across the front page. The truth is, NASA had a whole second act ready to go. Missions with numbers you've probably heard in whispers: Apollo 18, Apollo 19, Apollo 20. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on NASA's ghost fleet. The moonshots that were locked and loaded and then vanished. This is the story of the Apollo flights that never were. After the triumph of Apollo 11, it wasn't mission accomplished. For the guys in Houston, it was game on. The original playbook called for flights all the way up to Apollo 20, and these weren't just victory laps. We're talking about gutsy, high-stakes science. Apollo 18 was slated for the moon's rugged highlands, a geological treasure trove. Apollo 19, it was aiming for a deep, mysterious trench called the Hyginus Rill. And Apollo 20, the big one, the crown jewel, a daring plan to land inside the Copernicus crater, a monumental hole in the moon hundreds of miles wide, to literally look deep into the lunar crust. The hardware was real. The Saturn V rockets for these missions, they were already built. The lunar modules were taking shape on the factory floor, and astronauts, the best of the best, were already in the pipeline, itching for their shot at history. So what went wrong? How do you scrub a mission to the moon? Well, America in the early 1970s was a different country than the one that launched Kennedy's dream. We were neck deep in Vietnam. Cities were burning. The economy was starting to sputter. And to a lot of folks asking tough questions, shoveling billions into more moon rocks started to look like a luxury we couldn't afford. The political winds shifted overnight. The great enemy wasn't the Soviet Union in space anymore. It was the budget deficit here at home. Congress started sharpening their pencils and slashing the NASA budget with a vengeance. The public, once mesmerized, now saw it as been there, done that. The TV ratings for later Apollo missions plummeted. The magic was fading. Then came the straw that broke the camel's back, Apollo 13. That successful failure saved the crew. But it spooked everyone. It was a stark, terrifying reminder of the danger. The pressure for more safety, more redundancy, made every subsequent mission more expensive. The original bold plan was becoming a financial and political hot potato. One by one, the missions got the axe. First, Apollo 20 was canceled in January 1970. The final blow came in September 1970. With the budget in a tailspin, NASA Administrator Tom Paine made the agonizing call. Apollo 15 and 16 were redesigned as the new, science-heavy J missions, but Apollos 18 and 19 were officially permanently canceled. Think about that. The last Saturn V ever to fly launched Apollo 17 in December 1972. After that, the spigot was turned off. We had the rockets. We had the landers. We had the men. But we lost the will. Those magnificent machines became museum pieces before they ever felt the fire of ignition. The astronauts assigned to those ghost missions, guys like Dick Gordon, Vance Brand, Joe Engle, they never got to walk on the moon. They trained for a dream that was dismantled around them. What do you think? Should we have finished what we started in the 70s? I want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below and let's talk about it. If this slice of history hit you with a wave of nostalgia, do me a solid. Hit that like button. It really helps folks find this story. And if you're not already following along, tap subscribe and ring that notification bell. We're always digging up forgotten stories from America's golden age of exploration. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.